Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video von Northern Finance. Ich bin hier weiterhin auf der Invest-Messe in Stuttgart und jetzt hier mit Reinvest24, dem CEO Tanel Orro. Und jetzt wechseln wir zu Englisch. Tanel, please introduce yourself and a few words about your platform.
My name is Tanel Orro, like Alex said already. I'm the CEO of Reinvest24. We are a B2B crowdfunding platform, but we have our own niche. We produce the returns from the rental yields rather than development process. So we are kind of unique in that section, but we still consider ourselves as a B2B real estate crowdfunding platform.
All right, so thank you for that. And I think one of the most interesting parts of your platform is that you can invest kind of like an equity investor does. So would you care to explain a little bit more about that and about the special purpose vehicles and how they work for the investors?
Okay. So yes, the idea is to provide our investors with the same benefits as you would get when you're owning a real estate. That means the income that property produces, as well as the value appreciation over time. We also develop some properties to increase the value, and the combined returns are pretty close to the development loans that other platforms offer. So we use SPVs, like Alex said already. That means a separate company that will purchase the property and will operate the property. All the profits that this company produces from this property will be transferred to the platform and divided by the platform users. So we make monthly payouts from the rental year the same way as you would if you were to own any property and rent it out. When we purchase the property, we will use a collateral agent to put a first-range mortgage on the property. That's how we secure the investment. And for example, if the property doesn't pay out rental yield for the 3 consecutive months, then the collateral agent will take over the property and sell it and divide the money between all the investors.
All right, that's pretty interesting, and some things I didn't know about your platform, so I think also good input for the community watching here. And let me ask you, what are your plans for 2019? Where do you want to go, and what kind of service do you want to offer the investors? What kind of added value at the end of the year when you look back, we did this and we're proud of that?
Well, yeah, of course, the main focus at the moment is the secondary market. It's going to be a pretty unique marketplace where you can buy and sell shares of properties, rental properties that already produce some yield. We're trying to look outside of Estonia with our properties. At the moment, we only have properties in Estonia, Tallinn, but we already have some properties in sight in Riga, Latvia. And we're also exploring some other areas, like, for example, Portugal, where rental yield is attractive and where we see also the market growth potential to provide some capital growth over longer time periods.
All right, more interesting facts coming. I like this interview. So, tell us, how did you get to found Reinvest24? What kind of market niche did you see?
So I was working in LHV Asset Management. It's an investment bank for 4 years, consulting and building relationship with our customers and investors. And I hear more and more about people saying that funds are a little bit sketchy. I rather want to own some properties and rent it out. It's like lower risk investment, and it's more understandable for a retail investor. But the entry barriers are just very high. You need to own at least 100,000 cash available to buy any property in Tallinn for renting it out for profitable rental yields. So that's where I came to idea that how can we lower the entry barrier, and the second thing is that if you own some properties, it's not really, you cannot say that it's really passive income, because you still need to manage the property. You might have some problems with tenants. There might be some maintenance problems. So the idea is to give our investors opportunity to become totally passive landlord. That means that you don't need to go see the property, you don't need to deal with some maintenance problems, you just receive the monthly passive income. And the entry barriers are €100, so you can diversify between many projects. And that's how I came to the idea. I've been investing into B2B crowdfunding for quite a while myself, and I noticed that there isn't a platform that provides equity investments into rental properties. So we saw like a niche that wasn't covered, and I myself and the whole Reinvest team really liked the idea behind it.
All right, so one member of my community asked me, what happens if the property suffers, if there are some kind of errors in construction? Is there an obligation of the investor on your platform to give more money if something goes wrong with the property?
Well, this is actually something that we try to avoid in every possible way. This is one of the reasons why our latest promised rental property was postponed, because we found some errors, there's some hidden risks. We try to eliminate all of them. Our real estate team has been working with high-profile real estate projects since 2005, and at least in our own region, we're very confident that we're not going to stumble on some problems with the properties, that the construction is not well built or anything similar like that. But of course, all the properties are insured. So if there is any problems, then the insurance will cover it, and we try to minimize the risks in every section.
All right. So a well-experienced team, and can investors actually go to your office and visit this team also?
Yes, of course. We're actually hoping to host some bloggers like Alex to come meet the team, and of course, the investors. If anybody is in Tallinn, make sure to give me a call, email me. We'll be happy to invite you to our office, and you can meet the team, and we can even go see some properties if you would like.
All right, I'll accept this invitation right now. Let's do it in a couple of weeks, maybe a month or a little bit more. But yeah, I would very much like to do that, and let's look at some properties. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Abonniere Northern Finance jetzt, um keins der zukünftigen Videos zu verpassen. Diese Woche gibt es von Montag bis Freitag jeden Tag um 18 Uhr ein neues Video, ein neues Interview mit einer P2P-Plattform bzw. einem Blogger. Und am Sonntag gibt es noch ein Special mit Star-Investor Bernhard Hummel. Er hat mehr als 140.000 € in P2P angelegt und beantwortet neue Fragen, die auch von euch, der Community, kamen. Also jetzt abonnieren und das Video auf keinen Fall verpassen.